So Israel's genocide campaign against the people of Gaza is still continuing, and as of today, Al Jazeera is reporting over 24,620 people have been killed in Gaza by the IDF, and that includes at least 9,600 children. So the IDF and the officials within the Israeli government have been clear that they're willing to commit like full-on ethnic cleansing against the people of Gaza. They've called the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip like human animals. They've cut off all of these water, food, aid, and all of these things that everyone needs to survive. So they've been clear that they're not doing this to combat Hamas or anything. They're just doing this to commit ethnic cleansing against the people in Gaza. But today, Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, said this.
The state of Israel have to control on the entire area from the river to the sea. This is what happens when you have sovereignty. This truth I say to our American friends.
So as you just saw, Netanyahu used the phrase from the river to the sea and declared that Palestinian statehood is like not possible. Israel has to control every area from the river to the sea. And I think I said this in the other video talking about how the US Congress was trying to censure Rashida Tlaib for using the phrase river to the sea. But this phrase is used in like different meanings by the different people. So like some pro-Palestine people, including Rashida Tlaib, they use this phrase as a slogan to call for peace and freedom. But in terms of how Netanyahu is using in the video you just watched, if you look at what's happening in Gaza right now, as I said in the beginning of this video, they've been committing full-on ethnic cleansing against the people there. Over 20,000 people have been dead as a result of that. So these pro-genocide Zionists, including Netanyahu, they use this phrase to call for a full-on genocide against the Palestinians in the area. But as I said, the US Congress censored Rashida Tlaib for using this phrase, river to the sea, even though Rashida Tlaib was clear that she was not using this in support of like a Holocaust or like a genocide of Jews or anything. She was not in support of that. She was using it to call for a peace society in which Jews and Palestinians can live together in peace. So their accusation against Rashida Tlaib was completely bogus, bullshit, nonsense. But when Netanyahu used this phrase in a genocidal way, most of them don't even say anything. The United States supports a two-state solution, but the United States still continues to support this terrible Netanyahu regime, knowing that they're committing a ethnic cleansing. So this like hypocrisy of like going full outrage over Rashida Tlaib's phrase when she uses this phrase river to the sea in a peaceful way, they go after her like viciously and condemn her and censure her and call her anti-Semitic and all this nonsense. But when Netanyahu uses it in support of the genocide against the Palestinians, they don't condemn it. In fact, they still like continues to support their genocide. So like this hypocrisy is like completely outrageous, and this just shows that they don't care about like, you know, opposing genocide or anti-Semitism or bigotry. They're just giving a pass to anything that Israel says, because most of the politicians in Washington are very corrupt people that are bought by these pro-Israel lobbyist groups. But one of the very few politicians in the United States criticizing Israel's human rights abuses against the people of Gaza is Bernie Sanders. He's still reluctant to call for a permanent ceasefire, so I have my criticism against him, but he's still like calling out Israel's war crimes and is trying to hold them accountable, so credit where it's due. And a few days ago, he introduced this bill to force an investigation into this human rights abuses conducted by the Israel or the IDF. But a few days ago, there was a vote to kill this bill, and 11 senators voted against the motion to kill this bill. It was like 9 Democrats, Bernie Sanders, and Rand Paul, who's like a libertarian leading Republican, and everyone else. Most of the Republicans and Democrats voted for the motion to kill this bill. So again, this just shows that they don't care about the human rights or dignity of the people living in Gaza. So again, this hypocrisy is like clearer than ever. Netanyahu calls for the Israel's control from the river to the sea. Most of these politicians don't even condemn these remarks by Netanyahu. They still support the funding of IDF by the United States government. But on the other hand, when Rashida Tlaib uses this phrase to call for a peace and freedom, they try to portray her words as like this anti-Semitic remarks and like she wants to kill all Jews or something when she clearly she doesn't. So this hypocrisy is crazy. And as I've been saying, Netanyahu needs to stop this genocide against the Palestinians in Gaza. Ceasefire needs to happen right now, and the US needs to stop supporting this horrible genocide committed by the Israel government. That's all for now. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.